Hey folks, Mr. V coming to you from the Hyatt House in Old Town Scottsdale. Now be careful when you're booking and don't do what I did and book the Hyatt House in North Scottsdale, which is about 10 miles away from this one and is nowhere near Old Town or the cool stuff you want to be by. Make sure you're paying attention and you book Hyatt House Old Town. Luckily, I was able to straighten out the situation. The hotels just swapped the reservation for me from one property to the other, but just be careful. So let's start the tour. And you know where I start my tours? Although this layout's a little bit different, so we're gonna be going through some stuff to get to the throne room. We have our standard thronage, toilet paper, little art on the wall. It is a standalone shower. There is no tub, ladies, but there is a seating bench, which is kind of interesting. And the shower definitely will hold 2, 3, maybe even 4 people. Pretty nice, seems clean. I've seen some pictures where people had mold in their shower, but mine looks pretty clean. I mean, the grout could probably use some cleaning, but it doesn't look bad. And of course, you get nowadays, everybody's going to the big bottles of amenities on the wall versus the little bottles that you could take home. And a little rack there in the corner for your stuff, for your own stuff if you had any. So it's a small bathroom, but it's not bad. You step out, as you can see, pretty good sized sink area, pretty large. I haven't unpacked anything yet and put it there, with some cabinet spaces that don't really hold much. There are some towels. Shit, did they only give me one towel? Yeah, maybe there's more down here. Nope, that's your hair dryer. And yeah, I got one towel. No, I'm sorry. 3 towels. There's 2 on there. So 3 towels, the floor mat, some hand towels, more hand towels hanging over there. As you can see, it has a pretty good sized mirror. Some interesting lighting, the cube shaped lighting is pretty cool. As you walk out, you also have what is basically a walk-in closet. So you do get an iron, you get an ironing board. And this is they have these cheap shelves in here, but it's a walk-in closet, pretty much. There is no shower cap. No shower cap. That takes you into the bedroom area. I have a king-size bed. I haven't sat or slept on it, so I don't know about its comfort yet, but I mean, it looks fine. They give you plenty of pillows. You get nightstands on both sides. One has the phone and a little clock radio and a lamp, of course, and the other has another lamp and the docking bays to charge your phone or whatever else you need to charge. As well, there are outlets, I do believe, in the lamps as well. You do get a TV, flat screen. Not bad, not bad. You get a dresser drawers, which, I mean, I use the shelves in the closet, so I didn't really need those, but there they are. Another little lamp on the dresser drawers. Another little mirror. As you can see, if you were with other people and you wanted privacy, these doors close to the bedroom, so you have privacy in your bedroom if you wanted to close the doors. And then this is the entranceway. This is your doorway. And as you come out, you have another TV for your living room area. And a little, I guess, bookshelf thing that doesn't really have anything in it. You do get a sectional sofa and some ottomans. That's a window. All I have is a view of the parking lot, so I'm not gonna show you that. There's some artwork on the wall, some lamps, lighting on the wall as well. Come over here, your controls, which are motion censored, by the way, for your air conditioning. You can set it though so that it will stay on while you're out of the room, because otherwise you'll come back to a steaming hot room in the middle of Scottsdale, Arizona in the summer, and you don't want that. Another lamp on this little work desk station here. So yeah, this is like a little workstation area. You do get a chair and a workstation. You get a little stool at the breakfast nook, is what I would I guess call it. You get a sink. As you can see, you have the coffee maker set up. And you get a microwave, a full-size refrigerator, which is always nice. And you actually get an electric range with an oven. Not just the stovetop, you actually get an oven and a broiler. And you get some amenities, glasses, plates, things like that. And I'm gonna assume that one of these drawers, there you go, has cooking utensils, and I'm sure the other one has silverware. There you go. Pretty much everything you would need. It's basically an apartment building that has been converted to a hotel. That's kind of how I look at it anyway. But the rooms are fairly nice. Mine's pretty clean. I mean, there's some stainage on the carpet, as you can expect in a place that's been around as long as this one has been. But the countertops are clean. My refrigerator and everything was clean. Can't really complain about any of that. So pan the room a little bit. As you can see, there's plenty of room to move around. There's a living room and a bedroom, and both are actually pretty spacious. You got room to move around in both. So it's not too bad. I mean, if you're in the Scottsdale area and you're in Old Town, this isn't a bad choice. I am up here on the 4th of July, and that's a Friday, and I'm staying 2 nights, so Friday and Saturday. And all total, tax, everything, I believe I paid $234. So, you know, what is that, $117 a night for a Friday and Saturday night in Scottsdale on a holiday weekend, no less, in Scottsdale? That's pretty good, especially for a room this size. Like, this room is pretty big. 2 TVs, a full kitchen. I mean, walk-in shower, walk-in closet, pretty nice sized bed. You can't really beat that. So yeah, overall, I have to say my first impression is I like this place a lot. It has a hotel bar. It has a small fitness center, but it does have a fitness center. Free breakfast in the morning. Happy hour at the bar Monday through Friday. And it's pretty nice. The grounds are pretty nice. It's the pool looked okay. Nothing fancy, nothing special, but I mean, it looked okay. It's nice. Having 2 TVs is kind of a nice thing. So overall, this is a pretty nice property. It's right in the heart of Old Town. Like, Old Town's maybe 5 to 10 minute walk away, depending on how fast you walk. It's right around the corner, basically. So it's a great location. The rooms are nice. Mine, anyway, is nice. I have no issues with mine whatsoever. At least not yet. We'll see once I try to take a shower and everything. But right now, it's pretty good. So I highly recommend this place if you are in the Old Town Scottsdale area and you want to stay, say, especially if you're coming up for spring training baseball or something like that. Absolutely worth it, in my opinion. So once again, this is Mr. V coming to you from the Hyatt House in Old Town Scottsdale. And remember, folks, there's 2 Hyatt houses in Scottsdale. One is way up in North Scottsdale, and then there's this one. And there's also a Hyatt. So this is Hyatt House, and there's something else, another Hyatt something else, also in Scottsdale. So just be real careful when you're booking and you're paying attention to what you're actually booking. Hyatt Place, I think, is the other one. And there's 2 of those, one in Tempe and one in Scottsdale. So just be careful when you're booking. Don't do what I did. Pay attention if this is what you want. So again, this is Mr. V coming to you from the Hyatt House in Old Town Scottsdale. Till the next time, see ya!